someone willing to check in on the repeaters. Go ahead.
VA3EWV AllStar X-ray short time. VA1SFX short time.
Okay, I think I heard VE1FSX, and then I heard a VE9 station. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 9, Juliet X-ray Tango, short time.
Okay, I picked up Victor Echo 9, Juliet X-ray Tango, and I think I picked up a Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Sierra X-ray. You can correct me if I'm wrong there with that. Let's get the Victor Echo 1, then we'll pick up the Victor Echo 9. Go ahead.
I didn't catch the call there for net control. The name is Jim, Julie, India Mike, North End Halifax here. And the call is Victor Echo 1 Sierra Foxtrot X-ray. And I was just about to turn off the knob when you connected there. I'm not sure what was going on. I think you said you were having some technical issues there with the battery or fuse or something, but glad to hear things worked out. Anyway, just sitting here, I was going to get an update to the MMDVM today, but things went wayward there, so that'll be another day. Anyway, not much here. We'll hand it back to you, sir. Step 3 from VE1FSX.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. VE1SFX in the group. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor returning. We finally have most of the systems up, folks. And thank you for being patient. We're about 8 minutes out. And I'll tell you, if I went back 3 years ago, I would probably had a heart attack and died because, 3 years ago, I thought everything had to be perfect, right? So that wasn't the case tonight. So thank you, John, for coming in, sharing your story. Thank you, Al, for coming in. Jim, thank you as well. And my call sign is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. My name is Ernest. I'm from St. Andrews, West Ontario. I've been a ham since January 17, 2023, so 3 years. First started in the hobby using AllStar EchoLink, so that's why I still use it to this day. And I continue using it for all my friends who are sick, shut in, new hams that don't have property to put up antennas and things like that. So there's always a place for that. Also, Jim, before you go tonight, I know your quick check-in. The nice topic was technical issues. How has to have technical issues ever ruined any of your radio fun? You have a quick story for us. They're over.
I'm in a situation now where I do have permission to put up an antenna for HF, and that's the direction things are pointed depending on monies on a little something there. But once that happens, you're going to hear me as quite possibly part of the 3770 Quill High. Anyway, back to you, sir. Step 3. Thanks for calling me at VA3EWV, I believe, from Victor Echo 1. Sierra Foxtrot X-ray.
Thanks so much. We can't wait till you get that out there. So, folks, just to let you everyone know too, this net is always live streamed on YouTube. If you're not able to make it, you can always watch watch it again on the YouTube channel. I do have a YouTube channel on the air with VA3EWV. Just look for that. I do have a Facebook group as well on the air with VA3EWV. Right now, we have 7 people actually tuned in on YouTube. Put your name and stuff in the comment section. The topic of the day is technical issues that ruined your radio fun that you could want to share. We do have VE3ARF out there, Rob, that's there on the net with us. Thank you, Rob, for checking in. Checking in via YouTube there, and we have KG5FI out there as well. So thank you both for being out there. So now that everything's up and I can kind of figure out what I'm doing here, now we'll get to the board and go down the list. So I do see that we have Victor Echo 9 Juliet X-Ray Tango. Go ahead. No, excuse me. Yes, VE9 Juliet X-Ray Tango. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Net Control, for calling me in. Just a short check-in tonight. Going to get up early and go to a smart conference there tomorrow. And just another check mark in your book, and I'll be sure to check out your YouTube channel. Back to you, Net Control, V9JXT, Jim from New Brunswick, Canada.
Thank you so much there, Jim from New Brunswick, and good to have you out there. Good to have you out there tonight. Okay, Kilo Charlie 1, Kilo Hotel Kilo. Kilo Charlie 1, Kilo Hotel Kilo. If you're there, come share with us. Tell us a little bit about yourself and a time where technical issues caused you some problems that you can remember. Go ahead.
Sorry about the voice, but my vocal cords aren't too great. As far as technical issues, well, first of all, I've been here since 2019, and I was on very tough listener for a while, whatever, but it was a tech, and to get through that stuff, very tech, I ended up taking my channel, and I'm not sure how it's upgraded quite a bit. As I tried to get into digital, and I had no luck at that. It just didn't work out. And I tried it, working on it a few times, different days and different times, but nothing got it working. So I'm kind of happy with the ASIC sideband, and that's what was kind of like, I'm not so sure I would like to if I get into it, but if I want to do which contest, I don't do it here, or contest at all for that matter. My thing is more so special events and things of that nature. That's what I back to that.
Thank you so much, Richard, for coming in and joining us there. And this is your second week in a row, so we're glad to have you out there. And I have a little bit of trouble hearing you. It may be that you're too close to the mic, but we did get most of that. Just so you know, on this end, I was having a little bit, but I got all your transmission. Glad that you're out there with us this evening, and can't wait to have you back. So we'll break with you at this time, KC1KHK. We'll pick up with KG5FI. KG5FI, please come on in.
Good evening, RS. This is KG5FI. Name is Jack. Live in Sunset, Texas. Been a ham since 1983. And I wish you didn't ask that question tonight because it's probably going to jinx me. I've only had one technical issue. I'm not sure that we're going to call it technical. Doing a POTA activation at the picnic table, things were rolling along great. Numerous contacts. I think I was there 3.5 hours. And my battery died. Well, naturally, I had a spare battery with me, but it wasn't charged up.
No.
Activation at the time I go out to a park. As soon as I get home, I always charge them up. And that one, apparently, I didn't. It was dead. So I was dead in the water. Things were going great. So I just did the smart thing and drove home.
Right.
And put them both on a charger.
Amen.
Back to you, KG5FI.
KG5FI in the group, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor returning. You had me smiling there. You know, I think we've been there before, and with the batteries and things. And you know, Alistair was talking about that earlier. He had a specific battery that didn't work out, so he had a spare battery, and if that didn't work out, he said he was going to use the truck. I have lots of video. You know what? I'm gonna have to go find the link, and for all of you that are on Facebook, I have to share some early footage. And I'll just go ahead and tell one of the stories now. Um, Same issue with you. The battery is dead. I mean, that's back when I first started too. You could just hold your hand up and QSOs would just stick to your hand. You didn't even have to work for them. Now you have to work for them. But I was out there, going, I'm 2 hours in, 300 QSOs or whatever. And then I go to say something, the radio goes blank, and I'm like, what? Then it comes back up on. Then I go to talk, and this is right in the middle of pileup. Then it goes off. And I was like, what the heck? Anyway, I had a car battery that I had running my laptop and stuff with, but I didn't have any kind of connections to connect to a car battery. Anyway, long story short, now I have adapters in the car. I have one that goes from Anderson poles to the battery cable thing, one from the white one with the clip one. I don't have a picture to show you, but the standard white one that you plug into the other white one, that to a power jumper cable, alligator clips, whatever you call them. So any combination not any combination. And then the black one that you see is just straight black with a silver thing that sticks out, and you just reverse them and put them inside of each other, that too. So I have myself almost one of each connection, then go to a battery. Then, let me pause. For the car, my friend Steve, because he moved from Ontario to somewhere else. I went to his house, and then he put me a connection in my car from the battery in the car, right by the console, and it's got Anderson power on it. But then I have a three. We made me a three-way. There's three powers on the one end, and you can plug the one other end into the Anderson. And again, it has different connections on the end of it. So now that's what I do, and I have been in that situation too, where I've forgotten to charge a battery and stuff like that. And yeah, so we've been there. But hey, that makes us better. That makes it better. Hey, thanks, Jack, for sharing that one. That brought some funny memories to me. Okay, we'll break with you now, and we will pick it up with Kilo Juliet 6 Romeo India Hotel. Kilo Juliet 6 Romeo India Hotel. Please come on in.
Good evening, and thank you for the invitation, Ernest. My name is Michael, and I'm from Southern California. And I've been licensed out of Ham for about 15 years officially. I've only been active for about the last 3 or 4 years. So I would say I'm still newbie, and I'm still trying to get more savvy with all the Ham terminology. As far as technical issues, I've got two. So one I had with a headset where I connected it to my radio, and there's a monitor setting, and so if you there's one that it kind of broadcasts everything that you talk, everything you say in the microphone, it'll broadcast back to you if you're not using the headset. And I happened to be where it was just blaring back. So what I ended up doing was pretty much I had to, in this case, I just kind of kept on going, and then it was kind of awkward, but I could still make it out. Everybody else could hear fine. It's more or less something that affected me. The other issue I had was recently I fly a little small prop planes, little Pipers and Cessnas, and I had a total electrical failure. So I had all of the radios went out. So I ended up having to use light gun signal with the control tower to get on the ground. So that's kind of how I resolved that. KJ6 RH back to net.
Kilo Juliet 6 Romeo India Hotel. Mike from California. Hey, look, this is the first time you're here. Glad that you're here. I've been doing this for about 3 years now, new into ham radio. Ernest, I see a lot more people are starting to log in as well. So just want to say hi to everyone. We have this net every Friday night at 8 o'clock. We've been going strong for 3 years, and I have been blessed to not have something come up at 8 o'clock on a Friday night to keep me away from here, except for the computer. So what that has taught me today, my whatever this program is called, Supermon program, I'll just bring it over to where everybody can see it on the other screen. So this program here is where I can see everybody on the node. So I'm going to have to make sure that I get the link or whatever that is and get that on my cell phone and to a backup laptop, so that little issue won't happen again today. Yeah. So that's that. But I do want, if you guys, if you all, because there are guys and girls on here tonight, but if you all can visit my YouTube channel, you will see one of the videos. Just look for the videos with the most hits. The videos with the most views are the ones that I messed up on, right? And they got the most views. So I'm set up at a picnic table at one of the parks, and I do have a battery issue, right? But at that point, I did not have the batteries that I have now, like those little square batteries, the Bueno. I was only using like car battery and stuff like that. But but what you'll see is, and I had an inverter, and the inverter, I had the inverter connect to the battery I would bring out to the park bench with me. So one day I was out there and doing really well, and the little inverter started beeping, beep, to let you know that the battery is getting low. So I hustled to the car, got the jumper cables, and thank goodness they have very long jumper cables. Pulled the car a little bit closer to the because I couldn't get it to the bench, but because there's boulders there. But I remember connecting the jumper cables to the car, connecting each one and putting something between them so they wouldn't touch. And with that little inverter on, and I still ran my QSOs. I was able to run the light still on the inverter. I had the light there because it was dark. I had the laptop. I had the radio running, and everything on a 8 or 10 foot pair of jumper cables connected to the car. Hey, look, if you want to get the QSOs, you got to go out there and fight for them. Okay, let me pause it. Then we'll do some repeater checking. Okay, this is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor with the Friday evening AllStar EchoLink net. We do have 4 repeaters attached to the net tonight. VE3 PGC, VE690K, VE9 Sierra Charlie as well. Anyone on those repeaters and also the amateur wire and Hamsworth IP wish to check in, please come now.
Victor Echo 9, Hotel Victor.
Okay, we picked up Victor. We picked up Victor Echo 9 Hotel Victor. Good evening to you. How are you today? Come share your stories with us.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Tango. Name is Robert.
Okay, we picked up 2 stations out there. We picked up Victor Echo 9 Hotel Victor and Victor Echo 1 Charlie Tango. Did I miss anyone else before we bring it back to the top? Anyone else on the repeaters wishing to check in, please come now.
Victor Echo 6, Hotel Alpha Mike.
We also picked up Victor Echo 6 Hotel Alpha Mike. Okay, before we bring it up to the top, I do see some folks that we haven't checked in yet. VA3GIC, I haven't forgotten about you. VA3JIC. As I'm going down the page, I do repeater check-ins too. And I want everybody know that I'm not skipping anybody. I do see you there. We're going to pick you up. Let's bring it up to the top now with Victor Echo 9 Hotel Victor. Go ahead.
Glad to see you tonight. Just a quick in and out here. What's the subject tonight?
Yes, thanks for asking. Tonight I had some technical difficulties in the shack and was about to panic because I couldn't see my control board to see who was on the net. I was going to be kind of like blind to it. And that's kind of silly because when you're talking on HF or anything in your mobile, you don't see anything anyway. So, but when you're doing a net like this, you see who's there. Anyway, tonight's topic is, have you ever had any technical issues that you can share a good story with us there that have canceled your radio fund, or did you have any time where it could have been canceled, but you had a backup plan? If you have anything to share, go ahead.
This is kind of an embarrassing one there, but a few years ago, I was using one antenna with two radios, and I didn't have a diplexer. And anyways, I could hear the net because it's really not far from here, and just by having nothing plugged in it, it was not having what's coming in. But when I tried to check in, they weren't hearing me. So anyways, after a while, I was like, what? What's going on? So I checked on the back of the radios, and they had the antenna on the wrong radio. So that wasn't good, but swapped it over again, and it was just fine. But nope, ever since then, I'm running a diplexer right now, so I can run two radios on a dual band, and life is good. Glad to hear you on, Ernest. Glad to be able to be part of your net, and I gotta go to bed now because I gotta get up at 5 in the morning to go to the Smart Symposium in Nova Scotia there. So thanks for everybody. Have a great net, and it was nice talking to you, Ernest. Thanks for being on.
All right, V9 HV in the net, Rod out of Moncton there. Thanks for sharing that with us and getting that all sorted out. And glad you have everything, all the nice extras now to get all that working at the same time. Good for you. Thank you. We'll break with you now and pick it up with Victor Echo 1 Charlie Tango. Go ahead.
And I forget your call sign. Sorry about that. Victor Echo 1 Charlie Tango from Nova Scotia. Was there a question? I didn't hear one there. Go ahead.
Yes, thanks for joining there. On the net there, on this net, we actually have 3 rounds of traffic. Our first one is the question of the evening. So tonight's question is, or tonight's topic is, have you ever encountered an issue where you were going to do something on the radio and had a technical issue and it caused you not to have the radio fund that you intended? So did you stop doing things, or did you have a backup plan? So that's what we're talking about. So if you could tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been a ham, and do you have any stories to tell us about any technical issues that stop your radio fund? Back over to you. 11 people on the net too. Put your guys' call signs in the chat. That's almost a record. 11 people watching on YouTube.
Okay, well, first of all, I've been a ham for 6 years. I've been a net controller for 26 years. I started out with the Toronto Aries Group, Amateur Radio Emergency Services. Back then, it was the EC was Joe, Victor Echo 3, Oscar Victor. My call sign out there was Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Sierra Echo. I did the Saturday evening Aries net. Let's see. For backup, I always, I have like 24 portables, so I have plenty of backup
24
power.
Oh my God.
I always think backup of a backup. So all the batteries are interchangeable between at least a dozen of the radios, so they're all the same make and model. So that's it for that. Was there anything else? Also, if I could get your call sign, sorry about that.
Thank you so much. Yes, the call sign is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, VA3EWV Ernest from St. Andrews, West Ontario, Canada. Good to have you out there. There are a lot of first-time folks on the net. We've been going 3 years strong every Friday. I think we've only missed 2 Fridays, and I was gone, but and I didn't have access to the internet, or I would have done my net over the phone on EchoLink there. But yeah, good to have you out there. and checking in. And we're going to have 2 other rounds. So the first round is the topic, which we've just talked about, having technical issues, and running your radio phone. The second round is what you're doing for the weekend. So if you're only a quick in and out, you can just tell us that, because I'm nosy. I just like to know what people are doing for the weekend for radio. And then the third round, if you heard someone on the net that said something interesting, just jot their call sign down, because you can talk to them at the end of the net. So that's what we have for that. Thank you so much for being out there. We're up to 15 people watching on YouTube there. My friend VE3TOT, I just see him on YouTube there. So thanks for popping in. Let's bring it down now to VE6HAM. Is that right, VE6HAM? If you got that as a call sign, that was awesome. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 6 Hotel Alpha Mike, that is correct, sir.
Heck yeah.
I haven't had any technical issues that I need to report that I can remember. I've been a ham since 1988. My Elmer was Victor Echo 7 Bravo Romeo Romeo, the big romantic rabbit out of William Smith, BC. And also Al Becker, VE7 HA, VE7 Alpha Juliet. They both taught me technical. Al taught me the ins and outs of the technical end, and Barney B7BRR taught me the Morse code. I forget what the third question was, but I'm Bob, Bravo Oscar Bravo, QTH is in Edmonton. So that's all we have. We say 73 to you and to the members of the net, sir. The 6 Hotel Alpha Mike on the side.
VE6 Hotel Alpha Mike in the group. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor returning. Thanks for being a first timer on the net tonight. There's like 7 people so far that are first timers on here, and I love the call sign VE6HAM. That's for doggone sure. Yeah. So when we go to the next round, we're going to be talking about what people are doing for the weekend. But what we'll do, we'll pick it up with James, who's been waiting very patiently. VA3JIC. Come on in, James.
All right, Ernest, thanks so much. To answer your question, yes, I went to go to the park one time and forgot the coax at home, so I just called it a day and didn't want to go back. And that was that day. Just one question for you, Ernest. Did you connect to the 2.0 AllStar?
I would have to say no, because I don't know what that is. But if you could tell me or put it in the chat or something like that, or on the Facebook thing, I'll definitely add it. But I know that we have DMR stations connecting for sure. I can tell when they're connected because I can hear it in the voice there. But we've had about 3 or 4 DMR check-ins. They're over.
Yeah, roger that, Ernest. The gentleman with the 2.0 YouTube channel, his AllStar node is 43163. And just checking to see if you connected to VE6 TM. Did you connect to him too?
Oh, that's a negative. That's a negative, but I will definitely do it if you can give me that information in the chat. Another one was 43163, correct?
Correct. 43136, and the other one is 63046.
This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Thank you, James. Yeah, this is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor Ernest with the Friday evening AllStar EchoLink net. There are lots of connected devices tonight. Want to make sure that there's no emergency or priority traffic, or if any of those repeaters are in use, we'll pause to see if anybody is on those systems, and then we'll continue with the Friday evening net. Pausing now. Okay, nothing heard. So what we'll do, we are at the bottom of the list. I do see VE3TOT that's on there. James, thank you, James. I got those two connected. VE3TOT, are you on the air with us there? Over. Okay, for those that are just joining us there, and for the folks watching on YouTube, this is the Friday evening AllStar EchoLink net. My name is Ernest, net control here in St. Andrews, West Ontario. I do see Kilo Charlie 5 Hotel Whiskey Bravo that just popped up on the screen. If you can come in and tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been a ham, and tonight's topic is technical issues. Have you ever had any technical issues that ruined your radio fun, and were you able to recover for them? Well, back over to you, Kilo Charlie 5 Hotel Whiskey Bravo. One more call for Kilo Charlie 5 Hotel Whiskey Bravo. Go ahead. Okay, nothing heard. Like I said, we have lots of connected devices tonight. So we're going to do a general call out from anyone, anywhere. Please come with your call sign phonetically, and then we'll get you in the log. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Okay, nothing heard. That means I did not forget anybody either. Okay, so we, like I said, we are streaming on YouTube. We do have folks out there watching. Just put your name in the comment section, and we'll get to you. So we're going to go down to the second round of the traffic, which is what everybody's doing for the weekend. Last weekend was a busy weekend, or 2 weekends ago with the Amateur Radio Day. The sun is shining bright here where I'm at. That had been the case for weeks. So we're going to have some good weather ahead of us, hopefully. So we'll bring it back up to at the top with AllStar. AllStar, what are you doing for fun this weekend? Doesn't have to be radio, but what are you doing for fun? VA3FHQ.
VA3FHQ, yes, I am working on my camper, getting it ready for the season, so that's why I portably operate all summer long on the weekends, because it's much nicer noise floor at S0 to S1 at my campground versus my QTH.
So, AllStar, where's is it in Ontario? Is it in Quebec? It's somewhere close or far? Go ahead.
It's in Greeley, Ontario there, so it's not too far away. It's about maybe 10 or 20 minutes away from my house. And also, I forgot to mention, I'm going to be doing CN cycle, so I'm going to be helping with auxiliary emergency communications, so which is pretty cool. It'll be first time doing that back to that.
Awesome. So yeah, I haven't done that, but I did participate in the MS Bike-a-thon or whatever. I know it's not a race because they said it's not a race, but I participated in a thing called MS Bike, and in the past years I participated in the Raisin River canoe race here in Cornwall, Ontario. I wanted to join that and all that, like, because you sent me the link. But we are doing a ham fest tomorrow there, in Smith Falls, Ontario, Canada. The wife and I are going to be going there all day. And then on Sunday, for all of you that may not know, I play English handbells. So there's a concert called Bells of Spring. So I'll be playing at the church there in the morning, and then going in the evening there, and then playing handbells there. So I'll put that on my website because we do live stream that. So you can see Ernest ringing his bells there. Thank you so much, Alistair. We'll go down to the next one. We did have John there that was mobile at the time. May have been a quick in and out. John, are you still there? VE2EQL. Okay, nothing from John there. We will go down to VE9 Juliet X-Ray Tango. Some folks are coming in differently, and I can't see their call sign on the screen. So is Victor Echo 9 Juliet X-Ray Tango still out there? Go ahead. All right, now calling for Victor Echo 1 Sierra Fox Tango. Victor Echo 1 Sierra Fox Tango. Okay, we do know that Rob is on YouTube there, so he's out there on YouTube. Rob, put in the chat what you're going to be doing for fun. We also just picked up a Whiskey Victor 3 Victor, Whiskey Victor 3 Victor, Jason from Nevada, it looks like. Okay, and I just want to make sure there's a check because I'm seeing something funny on my screen, something in green that I've never seen before. So I just need to know that if anybody can hear me or is somebody still keyed up and haven't let go. Can anyone hear me still? Over.
Yes, we can hear you, KG5FI.
Okay, awesome. Okay, we'll just keep going down the list because we do have people coming in a lot. Anyone on the Victor Echo 9 Sierra Tango repeater that wants to come back in, let us know. Go ahead. All right, as we go down the list, the VE6 IDK repeater or the VE3 PGC repeater. Anyone on those three repeaters wishing to check in, please come now.
VA3EWV.
There we go, Peter. How's it going with you today? Good to hear you on the air there at VE3TOT. I was looking for you last Monday, by the way, for the 6 meter portion of the net, and I was like, "Where's Pete?" Because I know you had your antenna up. How have you been, Peter? Tell us a little bit about yourself. The topic of this evening is technical issues. Has any technical issues ever messed up your fun, and how did you recover? Then you can just go ahead and tell us what you're doing for the weekend, if you don't mind. Go ahead, VE3TOT.
Ernest, I'm a bit late to the affair this evening, but I'm here now. And yes, I've been living in Alexandria for the last 7 or 8 years. I moved here from Toronto, from Montreal prior to that, and I managed to get some help to put up the 6 meter antenna that we built together at the workshop in January, and had my first contact with it just this past week. What else? As far as this weekend is concerned, going to get together with some people, the VE3EWV, and we had a QSO party last night on 60 meters, and with people around, with several other hams in the area, and that was a lot of fun. That was the first time that that I made contact on that frequency. I don't know what else. Ask me a question.
Okay, yes. So you were able to contact VE2YLW and some other folks, and when you're saying making contacts on the frequency on your antenna, you're talking about 6 meter, right? And if that's the case, that's awesome. And I was also asking, what are you doing for the weekend? There's lots going on around here and there and stuff. So just being nosy and wanting to know what's going on with you for the weekend. Back over to you.
I was referring to 60 meters. That was the
60.
First contact that I've made on that frequency.
60. Okay.
And what am I doing this weekend? Unfortunately, it's yard work time. To clean up the big mess over the winter and get the flower beds ready for planting in the next month or so. Not too much radio work this weekend. Back to you.
VE3TOT in the group. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor returning. Thank you for that. Yeah, Peter. So yeah, lots of yard work to do. My yard is still soft in lots of spots, and I still have water in some places on the yard, so I can't get the tractor out yet. Now grass that's about 3 or 4 inches high in some places, and then hardly any grass in other places. So, and I think it's the No Mow May in Cornwall, Ontario. I think they have the No Mow May, and I do participate in that. So I won't be mowing the grass. I might do a little bit of weeding or something in the beds to keep that under control, but I won't mow yet. And 60 meters. Yes, I've never had yet a SSB contact on 60, but on my FT9918 and the 7300, I've made digital contacts on sideband. Also, Rob, VE3ARF, says that he'll be active on FT4 and FT8 this weekend, also working in the back in his garden as well. And I was at his place today, has a beautiful spot there, and he does a good job with his yard work. Any other comments? Pete, come on in.
Yes, the last 2 Mondays, I couldn't connect. I couldn't find you guys. Did the time change or frequency change? VE3TOT.
No, Pete, it did not change. But before I go and say some more of that, I do see that we have Victor Alpha 6 Tango Alpha there. That's connected. Just to let everybody know that repeater is connected out of Red Deer, Alberta there. Uh-oh. I hit some button by a button by accident, so I hope it's not messing up anything. Anyway, no, Pete, nothing changed. We still start on VE3SVC, the main club repeater. Nothing has changed there. We've been out there. I was actually listening for you. And for the end of the month, we do, we hit almost all the repeaters. So we did the Bonneville repeaters, we hit the hospital repeaters, and we hit the dump site repeaters. And then we did DMR 220 and then 6 meter. We always try to hit 6 meters at 7:30. So we do 50.180. And then from there, about 10 minutes later, after playing around on 50.180, we go to 52.525 FM. So that's what we've done religiously. And we try to keep SVC for those with 2 VFOs to have SVC in the background monitoring in case anybody gets lost. Back over to you.
VA3EWV, this is VE3TOT. I don't know what happened. I didn't hear a soul. And I don't think there was anything wrong with my radio. I must have done something, obviously, because you guys were there and I wasn't. Anyway, that's about it for me this weekend. And thanks for putting on this net. I really appreciate it. Back to you.
Yeah, thank you, Pete. Also, check your reverse because I've done that several times. I've unintentionally hit buttons on the radio, and I had it on reverse or something like that, and not on whatever. A couple of different things like that. And my favorite one is I'll have it on the frequency, but the doggone volume is down. That's my biggest hit right there. And the third one is I'll have the radio on, but the antenna switch is on the wrong radio. So that's the 3 things I have to go through. Thank you for that, Pete. We do have VA6 Tango Alpha. That repeater is online. Anyone on that repeater wishing to check in, this is Ernest, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor with the AllStar EchoLink Friday Evening Net. Okay, we were going down the list there. Victor Echo 9 Charlie Sierra Charlie. Victor Echo 9 Sierra Charlie. Are you still in there with us? Over. Okay, nothing heard. Going straight down the line. VE6IDK. Anyone on VE6IDK repeater wish to check in and tell us some stories? Please come down. All right, moving right along. KC1KHK. KC1KHK. Are you still in there with us? Over.
Yeah. So, this first person around over here on Sunday television, and so we're doing some indoors, and I do looking for heritage. So I'm doing some cooking, which is pleasure rolls, and it's like an attraction for the Oregon.
Okay, before we move on, I caught most of that, but I don't know if it's a mic position thing or whatever. But I just want you to know in case, and it may not just, I don't know if it's just me, but I have difficulty hearing you. Could you just try again a little bit with your mic away from your farther away, just so I can see if that makes a difference? Because it's like over modulating. Go ahead, please. Okay, folks, says the time is 9 p.m. We're having a lot of fun here tonight, too. The time just getting away from it. It's definitely position of your mic. That next transmission that you got, I could hear everything that you were saying. So just like you know, so that's what it was. Because I could always hear you, but it was a little muffled. The moment you brought the mic away from your mouth there, oh my goodness, it sounded so good. Thank you, Mr. Richard, for being out there and having some fun with us tonight. And we'll break with you now and pick it up with Jack, KG5FI. Go ahead.
Yes, tomorrow I would like to get out and do some photo activating. If the rain holds up, we've been having quite a bit of rain. And if it is raining, I won't go out to the park and get all wet. I'll stay in the house and do some hunting on POTA. I also, I do a lot of the volunteer examiner testing here in the States. And I know I'll be doing some of that tomorrow. I have to check today. The ARRL keeps a record of how many tests that we participated in. And last year I've done 356 examinations. So it's always been productive. And on the weather, that's what I'm doing. KG5.
KG5FI in the group, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor returning. Thank you, Mr. Jack, for being out there helping people with the examinations and stuff. You guys are very busy, you and the missus there. And as always, I'm always grateful that you guys can give us some of your time in the evening and come say hi to us. And have a good rest of your weekend. Let's see. We'll move down now to Kilo Juliet 6 Romeo India Hotel if you're still there. What's going on with you for the weekend? Over. Okay, nothing heard at this time from KJ6RIH. Victor Echo 9, Hotel Victor, are you still out there? Over. Okay, Victor Echo 9, Hotel Victor was probably a short time check-in. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Tango. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Tango. All right, that brings us down to Victor Echo 6, Hotel Alpha Mike. That's a great call sign. You're still in there with us. What's going on with you for the weekend? Over. Okay, nothing heard from VE6 Hotel Alpha Mike. James, Victor Alpha 3, Juliet India Charlie. What's going on with you tomorrow there? Over. Or the weekend?
Well, Ernest, I had a rough week there, so just got to finish tying up things tomorrow morning. So yeah, that's my morning, and hope to be back in time for my net tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. That's my plans, really, Ernest. And Sunday, just take it easy. It's been a terribly hard week this week. Back over to you, Ernest. Thank you so much.
Roger. So I know you heard AllStar out there on the net tonight there. And I know that when we do the Hamfest, Sue and I, she tends to want to hang around whatever town it is. And we're going to a place called Smith Falls, which is I think an hour and a half or a bit from here. And we're going to be doing that, packing up. And folks have already asked to meet with us after to have some fun and have some food and stuff like that. So when she does those things, you never know we're going to get back. But I will have my phone with me. The last time I couldn't connect, but I'll remember to connect the node. You know how to connect my node to the net there, over, right?
Yes, sir. I usually do that every Saturday.
Okay, awesome. Well, if I'm not back in the shack, I'll definitely be pulling it up on the phone there. If nothing else, if nothing happens, it should be okay. So hope to see you tomorrow night. Thanks so much for that. And what he's talking about is the Ham Helpers Net, folks. And while we're here, not to hold anybody up because this is after 9 o'clock, we are looking for someone that knows Wires X. I think that's what it's called there. We have some hardware set up and things like that, and we have everything ready, but we're having difficulty finding someone to help us get our Wires X device connected to our repeater. So like I said, no problems with the hardware and things like that. We have all that stuff ready to go. We just need to have someone help us get that set up. So if anyone that's watching on YouTube or anyone on the air here that knows someone pretty good that can walk us through some steps over the computer there, that'll be awesome. Okay, we'll break with you, James, and give a pause, and then we'll keep on down the line. Okay, haven't said what I'm doing for the weekend, but I know we have KJ6 RHI. KJ6 RHI, did we get from you what you're doing for the weekend? Over? Kilo Juliet 6, Romeo India Hotel. I see you on the screen here. What's going on with you for the weekend? Are you still there? Over? Okay, so I'll just get what I'm doing for the weekend. So tomorrow I'll be going to the Smith Falls Ham Fest. It's from 8 o'clock to 1 o'clock. My wife will be there as a sponsor from Sassy Designs there. She does a lot of personalized stuff and even for ham radio. So you can always check her out on the Facebook group there, Sassy Designs. Also, that's Saturday. Sunday, I'll be ringing bells with the Emmanuel Bells out of Ottawa, Ontario, and they're doing their Bells of Spring. So that should be fun. And if I can get someone to come out from my family, we might even get something recorded so you guys can see. So that'll be all from me. Pete, I think we heard what you're doing for the weekend. KC5 Hotel Whiskey Bravo, what's going on with you for the weekend? KC5 Hotel Whiskey Bravo, are you still there? Over. Okay, we also have Victor, Whiskey Victor 3 Victor out there that had checked it on YouTube, and then VA6 Tango Alpha. So we're at the bottom. Does anyone want to have any last comments before we shut down the net there? Anyone with any last comments, please come down.
Whiskey Victor 3 Victor.
Oh, Whiskey 3, yeah, Whiskey Victor 3 Victor. Okay, you're checked in through KC5HWB. Okay, got you. Go ahead, please. Go ahead. Good to have you out there, Jason.
Yeah, good evening, Ernest. Jason here, North Las Vegas, Nevada. Good evening to everybody on the net. I just kind of stumbled upon it because I connected Jason's node there. KC5HWV in Grapevine, Texas. Seems to get a lot of activity, so I like to have the AllStar node connected. We got a monthly swap meet tomorrow morning here in Las Vegas. That happens every month that we like to visit. And then usually we have a testing session right after that, which I'm part of the Laurel group. So we always try to offer testing sessions for all those that want to become an amateur radio operator and also upgrade. And then other than that, we've got some furniture coming in on Saturday and then church on Sunday. So I try to play radio wherever I can and have a good time with it. So back to net control, VA3EWV Whiskey Victor 3 Victor. Have a good night.
Whiskey Victor 3 Victor in the net. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor returning. Thank you, Jason, for sharing all that radio fun with us and stuff you're doing around. That's pretty good that you guys offer the testing and things like that too. And also, being here in Canada, I really love the fact that you guys have 4-letter calls. And I'm new to CW. I'm in my second of 4 stages of the CW ops training. And I was just trying to sound in my head what Whiskey Victor 3 Victor sounds like. Seeing if that's a good CW call sign, because that's what it's all about, trying to get a good CW call sign. Thanks for being out there as a first-time person to the net. We appreciate you being out there. We'll break with you and ask if there are any other check-ins before our net ends. Oh, and by the way, we do have our YouTube streaming right now. We do have some YouTube songs for ham radio. And we do have our theme song called Big E's Friday Night Net. So after the net, we will be playing that, not over the air, of course, but we will be playing that theme song that we didn't get to do earlier today because of technical difficulties. So we'll have that queued up after. All right, anyone else from anywhere that wants to get another beat in the pot before we shut down the net, please come now to Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. We have James
Ben in Fallbrook, North County, San Diego, and thank you for doing the net.
Okay, the person from North San Diego, can you come in with your call sign again? Go ahead.
Delta number 6, Charlie Whiskey India, KD6CWI. Ruben is the first name. Location is Fallbrook, North County, San Diego. Thank you for doing the net, and good evening to you, sir, and everyone else listening.
Thank you for being there. I see you're also coming through the Kilo Charlie 5 Hotel Whiskey Bravo the node there from Grapevine, Texas. Thank you for being out there, Ruben. We have you in the log. You make our 20th contact. First time on the net, too. I hope you've been enjoying yourself. Before you get out of there, are you doing anything fun for the weekend, ham radio-wise there? Over.
Back to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much out there, Mr. Rubin. Kilo Delta 6, Charlie Whiskey India. Having lots of fun out there. I will check out your YouTube for sure. Your QRZ for sure. And check out the pictures and stuff there. I will definitely do that. We're up to 20 check-ins tonight. We'll break with you and pick it back up with VA3JIC with the recheck. Go ahead.
All right, Ernest. Well, thanks so much. I forgot to tell you the connection we have there down east. He sent me a message telling me he will auto connect to you every Friday. So that's when you do not have to connect to. So that node number will be 60727. He will auto connect to you.
That is awesome to see. We're getting coast to coast, folks. This is great. We are already up to 20 check-ins this evening. And then some people had to go, so I will make sure that I kind of rejig everything and do mobiles, portables, short-time check-ins, and the folks that have to do the quick in and outs. And I'll put that in the notes next time who does quick in and outs. I didn't get time for that today. And so we'll get them next time. Any other check-ins for the net? This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Please come down. Okay, folks, nothing heard. Well, I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming out and having some fun with us there. Also, the folks that are on YouTube, we see that we're up to 12 people on YouTube watching right now. Like I said, after the net, I'll just move it over on screen so you can see it. We have our Big E's Friday Night Net theme song already queued up to go. And since some people were talking about POTA, we do have a POTA song that was made for me too. So I have ham radio songs made for everything I do. Field Day, summer barbecues, fox hunts, you name it. We got it going on here. My friend VE3ARF getting that started out for me. All right, one more call before we close down the net and to return all the repeaters and all the connected devices to their normal operation. This is VA3EWV. One more time calling out for anyone anywhere. Please come now. Okay, thanks. Thanks everyone for having some good radio fun with us. We'll look forward to seeing you next week. Follow me on Facebook. You'll see what I'm doing through the week. Pretty active ham here, only 3 years in, and doing a lot on the radio. Also follow the YouTube channel as well. You can see what's going on there. Have a great evening, everyone. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor with the Friday evening AllStar EchoLink net, and we're saying 7-3 for now. The rest of you can QSY to the YouTube channel there where we're live streaming, and then we'll get these songs queued up for you. Have a great night. 7-3. Okay, folks that are here at home, we're going to get this started. And just let me know if you can hear anything before we move on. We have 9 people listening. So just let me know if you hear anything. And if I get a yes, then I'll go ahead with the song. If no, I'll see what's going on with the audio. Here we go.
VA3EWV, this is
VE3TOT, go ahead.
So are you busy this evening after this to give 6 meters a try, or we'll do it another night?
No, I'll be ready in about 5-6 minutes. I'm going to do the 2 songs at about 3 minutes each. Then I'll be right on 6 meters. And I'll see you there. I'll go ahead and get the radio all on and ready to go.
Got 180.
Roger, 50.180. I'll see you there. Okay, folks. All right. Okay, folks, let me know if you can hear anything on the radio and just say yes or no. And then if you can, then we'll keep going. Here we go. Yes or no? Can you hear anything?
Yeah. Dial it in, same time, same friend. 8 o'clock hits, here we go again. Biggie's calling, y'all ready yet? Yeah, yeah. Laughs in the background, welcome to the net. Biggie's Friday Night Net. Hey, pull up a chair, you're part of it. One fun question, see what you get. Stories and smiles you won't forget. Biggie's Friday Night Net. Voices from everywhere, check in. 8 o'clock sharp, you know the set. Chatting good company every weekend. Yeah. Long week, long road, shake off that load. First name basis, even if you're new to the show. Share your wins, share your mess. Right here together, we're all guests. Yeah, we're all guests. Biggie's Friday Night Net. Hey, pull up a chair, you're part of it. One fun question, see what you get. Stories and smiles you won't forget. Biggie's Friday Night Net. Voices from everywhere, check in. 8 o'clock sharp, you know the set. Chat and camaraderie every weekend. Yeah.
Okay, that is the first one. Biggie's Friday Night. Oh, so that is that one. Let's see what else we're gonna do here. I think we're gonna do Radio Frequency Fun. We'll do that one tonight. Here we go.
Y'all, it's a radio field day, antennas up high. Good friends, good vibes under clear blue sky. Static free, we sip and drink, summer's in the air. Frequencies tuning, ain't got no care to spare. Radio games playing all day. Contact 73 regards, punching back, have a blast. Worth the world, buzz its ass back in. Wave that signal strong from coast to land. Transmitting joy, ain't no better pastime. Laughter and a static shared on every line. Round here we groove, mix of beats and waves, harmony electric in these radio days. Radio games playing all day. Contact 73 regards, punching back, have a blast. Worth the world, buzz its ass, got it. Wave that signal strong from coast to land. Creeping up, find that golden flow. Station to station, let the good times roll. Echoes travel wide, far beyond the range. Friendships on the airways, strange but not strange. From dusk to dawn, we chatter and we laugh. Frequency of language, speak and telegraph. Hearts connected, bound by unseen thread. In this summer fun, every moment less. Radio games playing all day. Contact 73 regards, punching back, have a blast. Worth the world, funds its ass back. Wave that signal strong from coast to land. Create the north, find that golden flow. Station to station, let the good times roll. Echoes travel wide, far beyond the range. Friendships on the airwaves, strange but not strange. Create the north, find that golden flow. Station to station, let the good times roll. Echoes travel wide, far beyond the range. Friendships on the airwaves, from coast to land. Radio games playing all day. Contact signal strong for coastal land. Crave the gnaw, find that golden flow. Station to station, let the good times roll. Echoes travel wide, far beyond the range. Friendships on the airwaves, strange but not strange.
Okay, one more, and then that's going to be it for tonight, folks. Let me get that paused. Okay, one more. I like this one. It was made for me for this winter. Winter's over, but it's
Snow falling down, cold wind blowing. Big E's got that antenna glowing. Yeah, out in the wild, no time for slowing. Got that ham radio, keeping the current flowing. 5-9 in the law, baby, 5-9. Big E's on the air, feeling mighty fine. 20 meters coming, a real good sign. 5-9 in the law, let the good times shine. Dialing it in, a little twist, a little turn. Hearing those signals, lessons to learn. Activation, watch that fire burn. Calling out to friends, ain't no concern. 5-9 in the law, baby, 5-9. Get down, Big E's on the air. Grooving all over town. 20 meters coming when that radio crown. 5-9 in the law, ain't no stopping us now. From the tundra to the tropics, hear that call.
Can you dig it?
Yeah, Big E's got that rhythm, standing tall. Breaking through the static, breaking down the wall. Got the frequency working, giving it my all. So funky, Big E's on there. Yeah, ain't no time turkey. Yeah, 20 meters humming, feeling so perky. 5-9 in the law.
That's right, 5-9 in the law. Okay, folks, you guys have a 7-3. Have a good one, Robert. We'll talk to you later there. All right. Oh, yeah, work on springtime. Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your night, and 7-3 for now from VA3EWV.